Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Drive for Five from Yummy Socials. Nicole and I are driving around the city of Syracuse, and we're talking about social media, videos, content creation, and marketing for 5 minutes in every single episode. We're picking a topic, we're doing a 5-minute timer. When the timer's up, we have to stop talking.
No matter what we're saying or where the conversation is at.
That's right, we have to stop right at 5 minutes. So here we go. The topic is, how often should you post on social media?
I think you should post as often as you possibly can, but with decent and relevant content.
All right. So I can post 10 times a day with decent and relevant content. Should I do that?
I don't believe you. I don't think that's possible. 10 things a day that are still decent and relevant and high quality and aren't just like trash 5-second reels.
You just added two things. The first you said just decent and relevant.
Synonyms.
All right. So, but if I could do that for 10 posts a day, should I do that?
No. Okay. So you're right. So I don't know, 1 to 3 times a day I see big pages doing things like that.
Do you know anybody locally that does more than one a day?
Oh, that's a good question. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, same here. I think it's probably just because the people that are creating that much content know how expensive and how much time it takes to create incredible content that you could post multiple times a day. For me personally, that's a goal. I would love to be able to put out 3 brand new, great pieces of content every single day.
I think a good question to ask, though, too, is are you getting paid to do it? So, like, if I'm not getting paid to do it yet, if I'm not at that level, why am I going to spend time doing multiple times a day? You might do one that's just for you, and then you might do, like, a paid post, right? Like, something like that. If you're getting paid to do things, like, I think of, like, Devour Power. They post, like, sometimes 3-4 times a day. For me, that's confusing. It gets lost. Like, I'm like, oh, my God, where's this? This is, like, so much stuff. They're on my feed every 5 seconds.
I don't know what Devour Power makes, though, because... like, I don't know if they're going to these every restaurant and saying, hey, pay us $10,000, we'll come do a video. I don't think that's happening, because when we were down in New York City and we went to Sweetie's K-Chicken, she told us that they just stopped in randomly, had no idea they were coming in. They ate. They were kind of like matter of fact and about their business. And, yeah, and that was it. So I don't know. I mean, they're putting out sometimes multiple posts. Sometimes they're putting out like one every hour. But I don't think they're getting paid for every post.
Interesting. So there's got to be some motivation for them to do that then that many times. Do you think that can hurt people when you do too much, like 4 times a day?
No, I used to do, back before Reels were a thing, I used to do like randomly a 24-hour, or I would do like a 12-hour binge where I would post and put a new photo up every hour for 12 hours. And I think it just depends on how much you want to grow your business, because if you're a creator like us, whether you're trying to get paid content, UGC, gigs, social media gigs, because we do social media for people, whether you're trying to sell merch, whatever the case is, I think the more posts you can put out a day, the better. So if we could put out 3 brand new, relevant pieces of content every single day, I think our business would probably skyrocket.
That's an interesting thought, because my mind immediately went to who would be the people seeing all this content like three times a day. Would it be local people? Would it be people across the country? And then, like, does that hurt us or help us? Because I feel like there could be like too much, and then people will miss it. When do you think people look at their phones and are scrolling through social media more often during the day?
I think people are on social media in the morning when they first wake up, before they're heading out the door. Maybe if they get to work a little early. So in the morning, they're definitely on it at lunchtime and then like that mid-afternoon break, and then they're on it. Depending on the city they're in, their drive home, their commute home, before bed, all that kind of stuff. However, I don't think that's important anymore, because now your content lives forever. I mean, look at our Skinny Atlas video. It's not crazy, but we've got like almost 80,000 views, and 70% of them have come weeks after the video got posted.
That's very interesting, because if we make it on a Monday, how many people, how is it getting pushed out to a lot of people immediately on that Monday as soon as it is posted? Or like you said, it lives there and then maybe it gets pushed out next week to somebody randomly by Instagram? Is that happening? Like it'll get pushed out from Instagram a week later, like after we made it?
It depends on the video. You know, like I think most of your content is going to hit your followers first, like a small segment of your followers, and then from there, like the Skinny Atlas video, it's going to like 90% of the views on that video are non-followers. So that's just going to be out there everywhere.
We've got 13 seconds left. So can it hurt or help people to post more or less?
It can help them to post more. What do you say?
I agree. Post as much as you can.
And that's it.
Oh my gosh, 1 second.
All right. There it is. Alarm went off.
Thanks for listening to another Drive for 5 with Nicole and
Anthony.
we're Yummy Socials. Have a great day.